I am Jeevan Monica, lecturer in physics, Government Degree College, Chintalapodi. Now I am discussing about de Broglie's matter waves and its wavelength. De Broglie wavelength is an important concept while studying quantum mechanics. The wavelength that is associated with an object in relation to its momentum and mass is known as de Broglie wavelength. It is said that matter has a dual nature of wave particles. De Broglie waves, named after the discoverer Louis de Broglie, is the property of a material object that varies in time or space while behaving similar to waves. It is also called matter waves. It holds great similarity to the dual nature of light, which behaves as particle, and wave, which has been proven experimentally. The physicist Louis de Broglie suggested that particles might have both wave properties and particle properties. The wave nature of electrons was also detected experimentally to substantiate the suggestion of Louis de Broglie. The objects which we see in day to day life have wavelengths which are very small and invisible. Hence, we do not experience them as waves. However, de Broglie wavelengths are quite visible in the case of subatomic particles. De Broglie reasoned that matter also can show wave particle duality just like light, since light can behave both as wave and as a particle, and also reason that matter would follow the same equation for wavelength as light, namely matter waves are not electromagnetic in nature. Matter waves represents the probability of finding a particle in space. Matter waves are independent of the charge on the material particle. Matter waves can propagate in a vacuum, hence they are not mechanical wave. Coming to the wave equation, according to quantum theory, the energy of photon is given by the formula E is equal to hv, where h is Planck's constant. It values 6.625 into 10 to the power minus 34 joule second, and v is frequency of light. Suppose the mass of photon is m. According to Einstein's mass energy relation, E is equal to mc square, where c is velocity of light in vacuum, that is 3 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second. From both considerations of quantum theory and Einstein's mass energy relation, we get mc square is equal to h nu, and finally m is equal to hc by lambda. If the momentum of photon be p, then momentum is equal to mc. Therefore, p is equal to hc divided by lambda c, and then p is equal to h divided by lambda, and finally we get h lambda is equal to h divided by p, which is called de Broglie wave equation. Again, if the velocity of mass is v, then momentum of particle is equal to mv, and lambda is equal to h divided by mv, which is also called as de Broglie relation. Finally, we get three types of de Broglie's equation is equal. Lambda is equal to h divided by mv, or h divided by p, or h divided by mc. M is the relativistic mass and not the rest mass, since the rest mass of a photon is 0. Now, if a particle is moving with the velocity v, the momentum p, and hence the lambda is equal to h divided by mv. The applications of de Broglie waves are: the wave properties of matter are only observable for very small objects. De Broglie wavelength of a double slit interference pattern is produced by using electrons as the source. In a microscope, the size of the smallest features we can see is limited by the wavelength used. Thank you.